Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Before I get into it, it'd be massively appreciated if you went ahead and dropped a like on the video. Cheers. Like we all know, the summer transfer window is getting ever closer this year, and we do have players who will leave Glasgow, either because they aren't good enough to play for us anymore, or their current deals are set to expire, meaning they will leave the club for free. So during the summer, we will see quite a few first team players leave the club, meaning Michael Beale will either have to replace them within the transfer window, or really cut the squad down in terms of numbers if we can't replace them like for like in time for next campaign. So Michael Beale has already made it clear that he will try and bring 5 new players through the door. However, that might not happen, and with the amount of players set to leave the club, we could end up with less players than we've had available this campaign. Although with the injury problems we have had and players still set to come back from injury, it probably wouldn't make much of a difference in terms of players we still have available. So this news actually comes from ibroxnews.com, who went on to say, Rangers legend Barry Ferguson insists midfielder Ryan Jack still has a future in Glasgow after his excellent performance in recent weeks for the team. The Scotland international is currently out of contract at the end of the current campaign and is yet to be offered a new deal to stay at Ibrox beyond the summer. But after Michael Beale admitted that he would like to work with Jack in the long term following his performances since his arrival, it's now believed that he will pen an extension, with it being reported that the Rangers veteran will likely sign a new deal. And while speaking on Go Radio, Barry Ferguson insists Ryan Jack's recent performances show that he still has what it takes to succeed at the club when fit, and quoted by the article he has went on to say, I think he's been excellent over the last 3 or 4 weeks for Rangers. A lot of people have been talking about Raskin and Cantwell, and rightly so because they have impressed, but Ryan Jack's been a big part of that. He is the one that keeps it solid in the middle of the pitch and lets others go and do their stuff. The only issue I see with Ryan Jack is making sure he continues to be fit week in week out, and if he remains to be free of injury, I still think that he has a big part to play at Rangers. So what do you guys think then? I personally wouldn't mind seeing him sign a new deal. However, I am a bit sceptical regarding his injury issues we have seen, and I'm not overly sure he can keep his fitness at a level to justify a brand new deal in Glasgow. Obviously, we all know he is a good player and can really add stability, but that can only happen if he is actually available and can play, and unfortunately that might not be the case for him, which would be sad to see if we do go ahead and sign him up on a new deal. I think all we can do though is hope that his injury problems are now in the past, so if he does sign a new deal we can see the very best from him. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and subscribe for daily videos. Cheers.